Now, before I introduce the Mountain Region as the Region of the Year, I also want to say something about the guy that we brought in to run the Mountain Region. Stepped into this business without any medical device experience whatsoever. And Art Johnson has taken this region, turned it into the Region of the Year with a lot of support, but he did it with pure leadership skills, as we all know how tough this industry can be on non-industry people. So I think it says a lot about the leadership skills of Art Johnson and the team that he has behind him. So with that, introduce Art Johnson in the Mountain Region.
First question is, what time is it? I like the way that sounds. I started in this business 2.5 years ago, just a little over 2 years ago, I guess. And I have to tell you, this has been one fantastic ride. A lot of different experiences, learned a lot over the course of time. And there's a few things that I've kind of picked up along the way. First of all, I got a call from Pat Brown early in this thing, and Pat says, you know, Don Shaning's going to reveal. And I thought, Don, he's going to reveal? Just what is Don going to reveal? And do I really want to see it? The answer is yes, Don. Secondly, in spending a little bit of time with John Barnacle, I got to tell you, it's sort of like spending a little time watching The Bachelor, only live. And last night, I got to tell you, it was an interesting experience. I got to tell you, that whole 80s rock kind of thing. I saw African Americans jamming to Loverboy. We got to have a soul check around this camp. Just my observations in joining Medtronic in a short period of time. One last one is I started in this role, like I say, not long ago, and I've been spending a lot of time on the road, as you might imagine. The Mountain Region is huge, and as I'm on the road and I'm in Sedona, Arizona, and I get a phone call from my son. It's his birthday. It's his 9th birthday, my youngest son. And he calls me, he says, Dad, you know, it's my birthday, and you told me I could have whatever I wanted. And feeling guilty for being on the road all the time, I say, certainly, son, you can have whatever you want. He says, well, Dad, I want my girlfriend to be able to spend the night. Welcome to my world. So as a good father I am, I quite naturally asked him, well, what does she look like? I'm kidding. I said, Jacob, what are you talking about, son? He says, Dad, it's not like I'm going to do anything. Do anything? What do you mean, do anything? Put your mother on the phone. Anyway, that's kind of the way it goes when you travel quite a bit. In the spirit of family, I would just say that 3.5 years ago, I was watching the Bayou Classic with my father. And it was a great experience. You know, we were watching the game and watching the bands kind of go at it. And Dad got up and said, you know, "Son, would you like a beer?" "Yeah, certainly, I would like one." And he comes back and he's got both of them in one hand. And so as he's handing them to me, his hand starts to tremble a little bit like this. And I said, "Dad, are you?" Before I could get okay out, he collapsed. And at that moment, my father died of sudden cardiac arrest. He had a Medtronic pacemaker at the time. In fact, for some of you that know, if you look at the Medtronic brochure, living with your pacemaker, there's a picture of he and my mother. And it's one of those experiences, if any of you have ever had that, it's like as you're watching your hero lay there on the ground, and this is a person that taught you how to ride a bike. It's the same person that taught you how to tie a tie. The person that was there for every major event in your life. And he's here at this one as well. And this one's for my old man. And I really appreciate it. But I'm going to leave you with this comment. Rudy Tomjanovich once said, "Never underestimate the heart of a winner." Thank you.